welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I will show you how to create Django REST framework API. So first, creating a simple Django project, opening my terminal cmd, now changing my directory to desktop, now creating a folder to my project Django REST API, now changing directory to Django REST API. Now making project, so running command Django admin start project Django REST API. So it's creating. Now you can see my project has been created, Django REST API. Now let's enter to project directory with this file. So you can see all files are showing. Now let's create an app for my project. So running command python manage.py start app Django REST app. Now it's creating my app. So my app also has been created. You can see this app name. Now let's open my project in PyCharm. So opening PyCharm first. Now selecting my project location, changing position to desktop. Click on refresh. Now you can see this API. Open this folder and select this folder of project name. Click on OK. Now my project is opening in PyCharm. Now let's add configuration. Let's wait for scanning files complete. Now click on add configuration. Now click on this plus icon. Now select Python. Now selecting the Python manage.py file. So here is my manage.py file. Now passing parameter run server. Click on apply, then click on OK. Let's close this dialog. Now let's run my project. So you can see simple Django project is ready. Now let's move to REST API code. So first I am registering my app in setting. Open this setting.py. Now adding my app name here in install app. So registering my app name here. Click here. Now type app name. Our app name is Django REST app. Now let's install Django REST framework. So running command pip install Django REST framework. So you can see it's already installed in my system, so it doesn't take enough time. Now let's REST framework in our project setting also. So here adding my REST framework, REST framework. Now let's create a model. So I'm just creating a simple model which is post class post. Now passing my parent class which is model dot model. Now adding field ID which is primary key. So adding model dot autofill primary key equal to true. Now adding post title is model dot char field, max length equal to 255. Now adding post description. So making this model dot text field, so it does not take any limit of text. Now adding created at field. Created at field. Now adding model dot date field. Auto now add equal to true, so it will take current time which our data enter in our database table. Now let's run the migration command. Now running migration command. So running migration command by Python manage.py make migrations. Now running migrate command. Python manage.py migrate. So my migration command is running successfully. Now let's open our database. So opening my DB browser, which is used for SQLite file opening. Now opening my DB browser, so it's opening. Takes few seconds. Now selecting my database, click on open database, move to desktop, selecting my file db.sqlite, which is our SQLite database. Now click on open. So here you can see all tables are created, and here is our post table. Here is browse this table. So you can see all fields are created. Now let's create our serializer. Serializer.py. So here creating my serializer. Serializer.py. So creating my first serializer, which is post, last, post serializer in parent, passing serializer. Let's import this serializer first. So we are importing serializer from REST framework. Import serializer. Now passing serializer dot hyperlink model serializer. Now create class meta. Now setting model equal to post. Let's import this post. Click here, click and plus enter, and import post from model. Now defining field. So fields equal to list. Now passing field name, which is post title. Copy this post title. Now passing post description. So my serializer code is ready. Now let's come to views.py. So here I am creating my view set. So creating last post view set. Now passing parent, which is view set. Let's import this one, view set from REST framework. Import view set. Now passing parent view sets dot passing parent, which is view set dot model view set. Now here setting query set equal to post dot first import post, click add plus enter, import post object. Okay, I missed one thing here. Add object equal to model dot manager. So we can access all the models using this object. Now here adding object dot all. Now setting serializer class. So here serializer class equal to post serializer. Let's copy this serializer name. Copy this post serializer. Now set this. We click add plus enter and import this ports serializer. Now creating URL. So open this URL. Now heading is creating router equal to import this router first from REST framework, import routers. So here routers to routers dot default router. Now setting URL is router. So setting router dot register. Now passing parameter. So here you must have to pass URL in regex format. Passing URL name post. Now setting view set. So passing views. Import this view. Click Alt plus enter. Import this view. Django REST app.views dot post view set. And now let's register this router in URL path. So here adding path blank URL, then passing include, import this include, import this Django URL include. Now passing routers dot URL. Okay, router dot URL. Now let's check. Now let's test our API is working or not. So open terminal. Let's run this again program. So it's running. Let's copy this URL and calling this URL from terminal. So first clear my console. Now running command curl. For running curl command, you must have curl installed in your system. Now passing URL, then passing host, which is our URL. Hit enter. So you can see it's returning blank data because we did not add any data in our post table. Now let's add some data in our table. So adding, we must call post method. X post. Now passing data. So D post underscore title equal to demo post. Then passing another param, which is post description equal to demo description. Click enter. So you can see data has been inserted and it returns the same data. Now let's again call this API. So you can see it returns data in array form. Now for data update, again clear my console. For updating data, calling the method put, then adding post ID in URL, then passing the data. Demo post updated, description updated. Click enter. So you can see again now post data has been updated using put method or delete unit. Now let's paste data by ID. So fetching data by ID, pass post ID, then click enter. So you can see it return data in single object, not in array object. Now let's see how to delete data. For delete data, call the method curl x delete and passing the delete post ID. Now let's again paste the data. So you can see no data are returning. You can see detail not found when I accessing this ID. So it's working now. This is a simple example of Django CRUD API first example. Now next example I will show you how to create a view set with separate methods for update, delete and other methods. Also I will show you how to add a login feature in API.